My dear students, good morning. Today I am going to explain the terminology of reflection of light by spherical mirror. That is, during study of reflection of light through spherical mirror, some terms are used and the explanation of these terms are essential to make the study of reflection of light through spherical mirror easier, right? Note first point here, pole of mirror. Pole of mirror is the midpoint of its reflecting surface. It is represented by P. Here this is this is the concave mirror. So here the midpoint of the mirror, that is this one, point P. Point P is the pole. Similarly, in case of convex mirror, here the midpoint of its reflecting surface is the pole, right? Second point, center of curvature. Center of curvature of mirror the center of hollow spherical glass from which spherical mirror is cut is called its center of curvature. Center of curvature. It is It is represented by symbol capital C. See here, this is hollow spherical glass, and its one part is cut to make a spherical mirror. So the center of this hollow spherical glass from which spherical mirror is cut is called center of curvature. This is pole and this is center of curvature. Similarly, if you cut a spherical glass from this surface and its inner wall surface is painted, then it becomes convex mirror. Here in this case, this is pole and this is center of curvature. See, so this is the concept of center of curvature of mirror. The center of hollow spherical glass from which a spherical mirror is cut, जिसमें से स्फेरिकल मिरर को हम काट कर निकाल लेते हैं, मतलब काट करके और उस स्फेरिकल मिरर बनाते हैं, दैट इज उसका वन सरफेस पेंट कर देते हैं, आइदर कॉन्केव सरफेस और कॉन्वेक्स सरफेस. सो दिस इज द सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर. You see, the center of curvature in case of concave mirror is just in front of it, that is just before its pole, that is towards its reflecting surface, whereas in case of convex mirror, the center of curvature is behind the reflecting surface. This is the important difference between concave mirror and convex mirror, right? Third point, radius of curvature. Radius of curvature the distance between pole and center of curvature of a mirror is called its radius of curvature. Its radius of curvature. Here CP, that is here this distance, is called radius of curvature. It is represented by capital R, right? The radius of curvature. Again, you can draw for practice purpose here. This is pole, this is center of curvature, and this is radius of curvature. Or in case of convex mirror, this is pole, this is center of curvature, and this is radius of curvature R. Perhaps you will think that I have expressed a symbol, a point here C, and I told you that this is the center of curvature. It is very simple. That is, if you expand this curvature to make complete figure, you will find out that this is the complete sphere. So the center of this sphere, this hollow spherical glass here also. So in this way you can make the complete figure. If you want to draw the correct structure, then you should write like this. This is the center and this is the part of mirror, like this, and this is C, this point is P, and this is the radius of curvature, right? So this is radius of curvature. Now see the next point. Focus of mirror, not focus but here see principal axis, principal axis, principal axis of mirror. A line drawn through pole and center of curvature of mirror is called principal axis. That is main axis, of mirror. Just see here, this is the case of concave mirror, pole, center of curvature, and this line is the principal axis. Similarly, this is convex mirror, This point is pole. This is center of curvature C, and a line joining pole and center of curvature. This is called a principal axis. Principal axis, right? And fifth point, focus of mirror. In a spherical mirror, if a ray incident on its reflecting surface, parallel to principal axis, it either intersect the principal axis or appears to arise from a point of principal axis. After reflection, this point of intersection is called its focus. It is expressed by capital F. Here, this is the case. Just see, this is a ray AO. Now draw a normal on the point of incidence by joining CO, right? And this is angle I. Draw an angle equal to angle I with from point O this point of intersection is called focus. Similarly, in case of convex mirror, pole, center of curvature. This line ray AO is parallel to principal axis. This is the principal axis, and it will go firstly join point here. This is point F, and this is here normal. This is normal. So angle I and angle R. In this way, you can draw the focus of the mirror. And the last point, see here, focal length. Focal length. The distance between focus and pole is called focal length of the mirror. So here FP, this is the focal length of the mirror. Focal length F. Focal length, this is focal length F. And last point, the relation between capital R and F means radius of curvature and focal length. Mathematically, you can say R equal to 2F or R by 2 equal to F. This is the relation between radius of curvature and focal length, R and F. R is the radius of curvature and F is the focal length. So these are the points which are used to describe the reflection of light by spherical mirror. Please study these points again carefully. Thank you.